It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
And my favorite story today involves the state of Michigan. And
why
really?
wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it?
Do the Michigan Ride.
wait till you hear this. This was so cool.
The Michigan Ride. Everybody likes the Michigan Ride. They don't leave it up to you. They assume you like it.
Oh, of course. That's all coming up. I should point out, Mr. Godwin, I want you to do a song, just a couple seconds here, Pat.
Okay.
So get ready for it. I'll be surprising you with the topic.
Surprising me.
That always goes over well.
That always works.
Well, it involves the Olympics, and I thought since we're going to get some in the sports, it involves Bruce Springsteen's daughter, a very proud Olympian, and great for her. And it's also cool. Bruce has a son that's a fireman, and I know you have a little tribute. We'd like to get to that, but first we turn to the sports page with Chick.
Well, first of all, we got a lot of Olympics to go over here, but we'll just do a couple of them right now. American beach volleyball players April Ross and Alex Kleinman beat an Australian duo.
Serve up, down.
We'll talk about
in
the
sand
in a minute. 21-15.
I really like it. I really like how I love watching each play, how they set it up.
And it's easy to follow it once you start to watch it for a little.
Oh, man, I'm a fan.
Serve,
who's your favorite player?
Down. Well, Jugs Malone.
No Jugs. Jugsy Malone would be the joke.
It's April Ross's third medal. She won a bronze. And
There's much more interesting things to watch. They're great athletes. I get it. It's just boring, and it's on too.
In your opinion, it is, yeah.
I'd rather
You're
watch.
entitled to your opinion, but you can keep it to yourself.
Not enough, you know what, Christy? Not enough people know that.
Right.
That they're allowed to keep their opinions to themselves.
Hence,
Now, more of our morning.
Hence Twitter.
Tom said this one.
Exactly.
You don't have to comment on everything. That's why I hate Twitter. I don't need to hear what some third-rate rock and roll guy thinks about what we should do with our relations with Malaysia right now, or whatever the topic might be.
I got to tell you, I love shutting the hell up. It's like my favorite
The
thing
same
to do.
here. I often do it.
Just I'm saying something stupid. Oh, shut up.
But since we're talking Olympics, I don't know what percentage of prime time has been that, but every time I turn it on, it seems to be the double beach volleyball. Do they do volleyball with whole teams anymore?
I don't think so. It's just men and pairs, I think.
Boring. Boring.
I don't want to watch junior high volleyball. I want to watch it with these skilled...
You don't want to watch it with a team of 8, including Jugs Malone?
Well...
Are you doing a Post Malone or a Carl Malone joke in that
Or
one?
a Bugsy Malone.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
Or just,
it's a Jugs joke.
You like Jugs.
Yeah.
Jugs joke? Okay.
That's a heavy naturals joke, Willie. You should be enjoying it. Heavy nats, as you like to call them.
Heavy Nats, Natty Lights.
I think this music should play all the time while they're playing volleyball. How about that? Bonk, 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 hug. Bonk, bonk, bonk. What? No?
That's really, it's serve, up, down, in the sand, high five, hug. Serve, up, down,
you can say
in the
this
sand,
almost
high
about
five,
any
hug.
sport.
Yeah,
If you watch the skateboarding?
tennis, you can
You can say swimming. They go back, they go forward. They go back, they go,
Back and forth. Back and
not really fair.
Skateboarding, they spin, they twirl. They go up, they fall down.
High jump, up and down, up and down.
We can really demean any athletic
Sure, you could.
Here's the NFL. They kick off, they got the ball, and they're all tackling each other. And they're all commercial.
Okay. I'm just saying, I'd like to watch someone dive out of the pool for once.
I would love to watch that.
And now,
To do that, you know what you'd need? You would need an ass jet. And you know who has an ass jet?
I have an ass jet.
Josh has an ass jet. By the way, one of our very astute listeners, boy, some people really pay attention to what we say. Editor's note, you really shouldn't.
almost too much, yeah.
Josh has been talking at great length recently about his home improvement various things. He's
Right.
thinking about getting a new roof. But the biggest home improvement that Josh had this year, of course, was the addition of the bidet.
Oh, yeah.
The bidet,
so
which
jealous.
is some kind of
I'm jealous as bidet.
squirting water thing.
really.
And this brilliant genius
Talk about
says,
an ass jet.
Right?
does Josh call his bidet his ass jet? And that's is he talking about that when he says
I have an ass jet.
that he has an ass jet?
That's not, no, I do not. I call my bidet Poseidon's finger. But it is an ass jet.
Yeah.
For sure.
Indeed. And if it's an ass jet, that of course means
Ass jet. Ass jets. Ass jet. Ass jet. Ass jet. Ass jet.
Timmy.
That's so good.
And as a tribute, thank you, Dean. A little tribute to the Ask Jet.
I haven't asked yet. Yeah, boy, I just said I haven't asked yet.
So what we're saying was, I haven't asked yet.
Yes.
Yeah. Did I hear somebody else say I haven't asked yet? No. Now all I hear is asked yet.
I haven't asked yet.
Okay, that was better.
You see, now,
I haven't asked.
the goal of our show is to ruin people's lives. So now, whenever anyone says I haven't asked yet to anyone, they're going to think, "Oh, you got an asked yet?"
Yeah.
Is it an enunciation issue? Or
For me, it is. Yeah.
They just kind of run together then.
I haven't asked yet. Yeah, I'm not gonna slam the brakes near the end of the sentence with the penultimate word. I haven't asked yet. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, this is an NPR. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to fix everything right now.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Tom, you have a fear of getting on elevators other than the one you like?
Yes, that's correct.
You know how to get over that fear?
How?
Take certain steps.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Yeah, you won't be afraid of elevators anymore.
I argue that maybe, take some steps.
No, certain steps are required.
Certain is the key word in that?
Yes. Yeah. My long-time line has been, I'm very brand loyal. In fact, when I go to a building, if it's a tall building and the elevator's not an Otis, I walk.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to
All
think
the
that's
stairs,
because
27 floors.
I worked there at Otis, right? Is that because you?
No, it's because there was a certain person, a famous person in the world of golf, that would only sign balls that were the brand that he had the endorsement deal with.
Well,
That's contractually.
Which I get. I understand that. And I was thinking, wouldn't it be silly? What would be the most ridiculous? I'm sure that fire extinguisher, I'm sorry. That's your kitchen's going to burn down because it's not the right.
Chick, how many years did you work at Otis Elevator?
3 magical months.
Oh, how'd you like that job?
It had its ups and downs.
Thank you, everybody. So that's teamwork right there.
Nothing. Son of a, let me do it.
It's my understanding.
I gave you a giggle.
When you apply for a job there, that's one of the questions. Is this a joke? Now that you work at Otis, is it?
Did I ever tell you that? Well, this happened in the early 80s. Well, early 80s. So I think the statute of limitations. I dropped something on my toe, broke my toe, and received $1,500 by mistake from workman's compensation, and never said anything to anybody.
Well, wasn't it for compensation for the care that your toe needed?
No, they said no initially, and then a check showed up. So,
well,
the Ohio Department of Unemployment. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I never really thanked them properly.
Yeah, I'm the dumbass that I got a check for a new roof on my house after a hailstorm, and guy came over and said, "You don't need a new roof," so I sent him the check back.
What?
Yep, that is a dumbass, all right.
And then, no, that's so you're thinking, okay, that's a nice, honest thing to do.
Right.
And then,
I suppose.
Right.
And then Willie got a speeding ticket. Where were you?
The beautiful city of Muncie, Indiana, I believe.
Oh, you got for going over 100 miles an hour.
Whoa. I was late to picture day at camp. I was 18 years old. Take it easy on me.
100 miles an hour. So
that's reckless driving.
They canceled all of my car insurance for every car, every kid, and my house insurance.
Oh, wow. They said, hey,
and
no
my
thanks.
umbrella policy. So thanks.
So they essentially said you're no longer a customer.
Yeah, and I called up. So why? Well, if you go over 100 miles an hour, they know that particular group is, even though it wasn't me.
Right.
Yeah,
Did you give them a stern talking to?
So the lesson is, being honest and sending them back all that money for the roof I didn't need. That was a dumb move.
Yeah.
Normally I would say so, but when it comes to insurance companies, just take everything you can.
Well, so there we go. That was your lesson.
In the cradle.
Now, time to move on. We have Chick McGee at the sports desk. And,
Dear, hey idiots.
Yes.
This is interesting. Hey idiots and Christy. I don't know if that singles you out as a special idiot or you're the only one.
No, she's not an idiot. Yeah, there you go.
Well, thank you.
What's up with Tom's shirt? Buttons, zippers, pockets. Is he getting ready to go on Jungle Cruise or what? This is Jim from Everybody Do the Michigan Ride.
Jim, I'll have you know you can no longer get these shirts.
Oh, boy.
There's a reason.
Yeah, no joke.
said the guy who has all of your old shirts.
Yeah.
I don't have the epaulet thing.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, those are something.
The epaulets are the best parts of that shirt.
I find these on eBay.
You're wearing old shirts
They don't
somebody
make
else owned?
Well, you have to, of course, have a priest come over and,
Sure.
de-voodoo them. And then, Then you boil them, and then you clean them up.
That's a horror movie.
You can't get these anymore.
Call it shirt.
All cotton shirt with nice big pockets.
Is that an Eddie Bauer, Banana Republic? What you got working?
No, it's Foxworthy or something.
Oh, I never heard of it.
You might be a redneck.
You wear this shirt.
Hey, speaking of insurance companies, Dickie and Dick and I do. We go out and wreck our car and then file it on insurance. They send us a check. We don't get the car fixed. We just keep the money.
I got a bike.
Yeah, that's right. Every time we need money, we just go wreck a car again and file an insurance.
This is why
1, 2, 3.
my insurance got canceled. Because
he's got a
morons like you.
It don't affect no one.
We have Pat. We were talking about the Olympics, and one of the fine athletes there, and they're all tremendous athletes. And I don't think many of us appreciate how dangerous many of these sports are. There was some blowback about the Simone Biles thing. I'd like to see some of the people doing the blowback doing a somersault on a balance beam and not killing themselves. Just my little theory about.
Have you done a somersault on the floor lately? They hurt your neck. They're impossible.
It hurts everything.
Some of these guys ripping. Some of these guys ripping on.
Talk about the twisties.
Yeah,
I got the vomits. I go upside down.
Some of the guys ripping on this incredible athlete. Yeah. I'd like to see them get on a balance beam and walk across it
without falling.
Hey, Porky, you put your cigarette down. Try walking across the balance beam before you rip her a new way.
Porky.
The point is,
but you criticize everything that you can't do all the time.
Of course I do.
Glass houses, brother.
Let's just let him get to the point.
Yeah, what is
the point? Is Bruce Springsteen's daughter is a great artist in the world of the equestrian.
Oh, yeah. What medal did she get?
She didn't medal.
Josh, the point I was trying to say was that all of
medal, huh?
Nope.
All of the athletes are great athletes.
Worth spending this much time on, for sure.
What do you have, Josh?
I have an ass jet.
Oh, an ass jet. Why don't you take your ass jet, put it on high, and sit on it?
This is called the setup.
Now, Pat, you have a tribute to Bruce?
Well, yeah, his son is a fireman, so yesterday I thought it'd be fun.
So nothing to do with the horse girl.
I'm leaving. We're leaving.
See, the setup is Bruce has a number of children, and I think it's great that his
I've never heard a bit pissed on so quickly in my life.
His son is a nice brave fireman. I think it's great.
What I did is I had some fun with like what would a first draft?
We're gonna have a little.
What would a first draft be? Like the song "I'm on Fire," and we had some fun with that. Now, even when the song is set in concrete, it's written, it's released. Springsteen will still improvise.
On stage, absolutely.
Yeah. How you guys doing out there?
Great, Bruce. Where's Nils?
He's right there.
Little Stevie there?
I see my friend. Yeah, of course he's there. I see my friend Josh Arnold.
Hey, Bruce.
Josh.
Sitting out there in the front row. I want to sing a song. Years ago, Josh had an unfortunate incident. The bedwetting thing, I don't know, on a first date gone wrong. I could sing about it if I could.
Peed all over the bed. Poor girl.
This morning I woke up with the sheets soaking wet. In bed with a girl that I just met. Oh no. I cooled her desire. She pointed me to her washer and dryer. Good night, everybody. Good night, Josh.
Oh, thank you, boss. Thank you.
And you didn't want me to set it up.
That had nothing to do with your setup.
It had nothing to do with her.
Yes, Bruce Springsteen's got a very talented daughter. He's also one of his sons is a fireman. I'm a big Bruce fan.
But you were clunky. You talked about Simone Biles.
Exactly. I mean, you spent a good 4 minutes in there. You don't have to stall. Just say it. Frank Caliendo is late.
I don't know. I was Frank.
Again, showing us respect.
It's really disgusting. He calls
there he is. There he is.
No. I was here.
Hi, Frank.
Listen, wait. Hold on. There's a whole bunch of things going on because I'm doing the Tom's special home studio. That kind of thing. I'm doing that, and then we're trying to we're zooming the video, and then there's a sound coming from the Zoom, and I was hoping that it didn't bleed in with an echo or something like that, but Josh would, now I hope it does, so Josh hears two of me. I heard you before the break, too, Josh Arnold. I heard your full name. I heard...
Joshua Matthew Arnold.
Yeah.
Matthew, yes, it's biblical. That doesn't fit. So, why did you not want me to be on? What was the problem?
Well, here's the honest problem, Frank.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a while. It's been since post or pre-pandemic, and
post-pandemic.
I would get I would get too emotional if you came in. I'm not ready for it. I would need to be prepared.
You think that's why? I don't get it.
I miss you.
He
You don't
loves
miss
you.
me.
I miss you so much.
Read the subtext.
I have a question.
Nice Bosu ball, by the way.
It's why I text you so often.
That was my question.
Oh,
It looks like you've got a giant wad of silly putty behind you.
it's a Bosu ball.
That's
Tom.
exactly what it is. It's not a Bosu. No, it's the world's second largest Oreo. That's what it is.
It's blue.
Blue dye. What is? How come I'm getting attacked like I'm Chick? Why is this?
Well, it's nice to see you, Frank. Frank Caliendo joins us. We haven't seen you in person in quite some time, as we have just reviewed. And with the headphones, kind of pulls your hair back.
You look great, Frank.
Get
Stop.
that tuft in the middle out front like Superman.
Jeez.
There you go. Now you got some things.
I look 90. I look like
No, you don't.
You're not even going gray, are you?
There's little bits there, but no, I haven't had I don't color my hair, so I don't know. I guess there's little bits. It's
You look very nice. If you need any
handsome.
tips on dyeing your hair, just talk to Pat. What's your you got Elvis Black? What is
No,
it?
medium ash brown,
Oh,
5A, L'Oreal.
My dad used to dye his hair when he went back and was a high school guidance counselor, and he started dyeing his hair, and he dyed some, I don't know what he was probably 4B or something like that, but under the lights at the school it would turn purple.
Yep.
So
It
they knew him as the purple-haired guidance counselor.
Now that'd be cool.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
That would be in. And you couldn't
Yes.
question it. You'd get in trouble.
Don't you think that's kind of a young person's thing, the weird hair dye, the Halloween?
Oh, no. Purple hair on older women is really
That
big.
really has become quite fashionable.
Yes, it's become very big.
To me, it's like, were you a Halloween old lady?
They're just
Here. I second
Unnatural
that.
hair. Unnatural hair makes my wife mad. She'll like make a fist and want to punch. I'm like, what's the difference? I don't like it. It's not natural.
Sounds like a lovely woman.
Frank Caliendo is back on the road. In fact, coming up next Wednesday, the Funny Bone in Columbus, Ohio. Then it's Hilarities in Cleveland on Thursday.
All right.
The Comedy Zone in Charlotte, Sunday, August 15th. Then Zanies in Nashville, Monday, August 16th. August 17th, you're really flying all over the place. The Acme Comedy Club in Minneapolis, Omaha, Wednesday, the 18th at the Funny Bone, and then Kansas City's Improv coming up on Thursday, August 19th. That's a lot of traveling, Frank.
Yes.
Yeah, call it the Delta variant tour. That's what
All right, very good.
Poor Delta Airlines. They're
I know.
doing their best, and then all of a sudden this happens. It's like this happens to all of us.
Well, at
Is
least
there
they're still
really-
flying.
Yeah, there you go.
Is there another variant called? I saw this in print and it looked real. The Delta Plus variant. Is that real? Because that would be the Delta variant with more legroom.
Exactly. Yeah, you get the board first.
I don't know. That's become the new thing, like HBO Plus. I think they've all got. It's so confusing. Who's where and what's going on.
Why didn't they call it COVID Plus? How about that?
No, HBO's HBO Max now, so Delta Max, that would be. This is
That
trouble.
would be the fatal variant.
I'd like to drink a Corona on a Delta flight. Just really hammer it home.
Wow, okay.
You'd be going through a parallel universe where you're nice.
All of a sudden, I wake up in Wuhan. What the hell?
What do you? So now, how have you been back on stage at all in the last year and a half?
Yeah, the last couple of days or last weekend, Ryan Hamilton was in town. I think you.
I love Ryan.
I went up and did a couple of different sets of working on stuff. That's what I'm doing when I'm going on the road, and right now is just working on some different things because it's a year and a half later. Donald Trump isn't even president anymore. That was a bunch of everything was quite frankly, probably, quite frankly, quite probably. It's like you don't even need to say any words with Trump, right? It was just quite frankly, probably, quite frankly, probably.
Do you have any Biden yet?
I've been working on the Biden. I look for things. I don't have the voice completely down. It's more of a cartoon at this point, but I've found one thing, and this is to start with a visual, which is perfect for radio. That's quite frankly, probably.
Is it the Ray-Bans?
No. I have a pair of those. I just didn't prep them
Because he always wears the aviator Ray-Bans, like he's Jack Nicholson. I love that.
Right. Yeah, you can't handle the truth. You know the deal. Come on, man. He does that thing. So he has trouble with numbers, right? That's one of his things. He'll be like, he'll be talking about 30, 40, 500 years ago when I was a young man. What are you talking about? That's good in Pennsylvania. You know the deal. Come on, the deal. Then it goes to the whisper when he wants to accentuate a point that doesn't need accentuating. It's like, it's not politics, it's science. It's science. It's not. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Frank Caliendo, ladies and gentlemen, that's nailing Mr. Biden. Apparently, I guess that there's a thing where he always says the phrase, I just heard this morning, he always says the phrase, I'm not kidding.
Oh, I'm not kidding.
Like someone says to the president, are you kidding?
Why would he even be kidding?
You want to bomb Cambodia? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he'll do that 100% of the time. He'll just be like, there were 500 billion coronavirus cases yesterday. And 650 billion of those people died. I'm not kidding.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.